Verse 48, that they should leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of unclean and profanation. To the end, they might forget the law and change the ordinances, right? They want us to forget the laws, right? And follow their customs, as they were saying, right? When in Rome, we do as the Romans do, right? But that shouldn't pertain to us. That don't apply to us. You understand? We got laws, statutes, and commandments we got to live by. You understand that? To the end, they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said, should die. In the self-same manner rode he to the whole kingdom, and appointed overseers over all the people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. Then many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit, everyone that forsook the law, so they committed evil in the land. And I said a lot of our people go along with these programs. Why? They love the pleasures of this world, right? They go along with it. Like a lot of the entertainers, right? They don't want their riches stripped from them. They don't want their riches stripped from them. So what they're going to do, they're going to go along with the program. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to get paid to try to convince you to go along with the program, right? Verse 51. In the selfsame manner rode he to his own kingdom, and appointed overseers over all the people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. That many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit, everyone that forsook the law. So they committed evil in the land, and drove the Israelites into secret places, even wherever they would flee for succor, for help. So a lot of our people who wasn't going along with the program, they flee. Right? We flee. Just like what our Lord Yahushua said, right? Flee into the mountains. Don't come back down and get your clothes. The same thing took place back in the time of the Greeks, right? Verse 54. This is the point I want to make. Now the 15th day of the month Caslu, which is the Feast of Tabernacle, in the 140th and 5th year, they set up the abomination of desolation upon the altar, and builded idols, and builded idol altars throughout the city of Judea. On every side they burned incense at the door of their houses and in the streets. And when they had read in pieces the books of the law, they burned them with fire. See what happened? So they went and gathered the books of the law, which is the Torah, right, the Bible, and they burned them, right? It says, and whosoever was found with any book of the Testament, or if any consented to the law, the king's commandment was they should put him to death. Thus did they by their authority unto the Israelites every month, to as many as were found in the cities. And guess what, as I said, the same thing is going to happen again. Read, go back to Matthew 24:15 again. So now you get an understanding of what took place. Matter of fact, hold that and give me Revelations 11. Revelation 12 and 3. Alright, because I said this happened in the time of Greeks, and we just read about that account. The abomination of desolation set up, right? And guess what? It's going to happen again, right? In 70 AD. This is what the Lord was prophesying about. Read on.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven. And behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head.
Right.
of the stars of heaven, and they cast them to the earth.
That's telling you something right there. That's talking about 70 AD, right? When you read from Babylon to Timbuktu by Rudolph R. Windsor, it tells you, right, in 70 AD, under Titus and Vespasian, right, they sacked Jerusalem, and there was much atrocities like the one we just read, right? And guess what happened? As it said, they cast us to the ground. You understand? Now give me Matthew's 24:15. So we read now that happened in the time of Greeks. Of Rome.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 15. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken by Daniel, the prophets stand in the holy place, who read it, let him understand.
If you have understanding, you get what he's saying, right? This happened in the time of Greece, under Antiochus Epiphanes, right? When they set up the abomination of desolation, how they destroyed Jerusalem, right? And guess what? He was talking of it happening again, and it happened in 70 AD, as we just read, right? As we just read in Revelation, the 12th chapter. And guess what? All right? And guess what? It's going to happen again in this time in the modern day Roman Empire. Right? Read on up.
Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house.
Meaning you can't take your furniture with you. Right? Ain't no need to come down and try to get your furniture, your TVs, all your appliances. You can't take that with you. Come on.
Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes.
Meaning, you see that if you're in the field, meaning if you're out working, when the thing goes down, you can't go back home. Understand? Imagine when 9/11 happened, right? The people who were living in the city, in New York City, right? They were walking out of that place. They wasn't trying to go back home there. They had to leave out of that place. You understand? They had to leave there. They wasn't trying to go back home there and then live there. You understand? They were going other places for shelter. It is the same thing. Come on.
And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
Because when you have a baby in times of trouble, man, it's going to be a burden unto you. It's going to be a burden. You understand? So at that time when it happened again, in the modern day Roman Empire, the last leg of the Roman Empire, which is America, guess what? It's going to be bad for the ones who have children. You understand? It's going to be bad. So that's going to be like a burden unto you. Read on.
But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day.
That is self-explanatory, man. Because you know when it's cold outside, you ain't got no heat. Are you shaking? Right? Frostbite kicking in. Understand? Fingertips, toes getting numbed up. You know how it is. Pray that the flight be not in the winter, nor on the Sabbath day. Alright? Why? Read on.
For them shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be.
Meaning that's how bad it's going to get. That's the time we're coming in right now. Right? As I said, you're being compassed around with armies right now, but you can't see it. Right? Your two eyes are open, but that spiritual eye is blind. Right? See, the police are militarized. Right? Posse comitatus gone. You got police running drills. Military running drills on the streets. DHS purchasing ammo. Look what's going on over in Ferguson. They got MRAP vehicles. Police getting them rocket launchers, grenade launchers. Right? Look at what's taking place. Right? You're being compassed around by armies. The police are being militarized. But you can't see it. right? It's creeping upon you like a snake in the grass. Come on.
And except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Exactly. For the elect's sake, those days shall be short. Understand? But why? If it's not short, nobody will make it out of here. These damn devils will destroy everything. All right? Now give me verse 29. 24 and 29? Yep.
Chapter 24, verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened.
Khan, right? America's going to be destroyed, right? By the thermonuclear missiles. America's going to be destroyed in World War III. Thus saith the Lord. America's going to be destroyed in World War III. Thus saith the Lord. All right? Come on.
And the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken.
Why? The earth is going to be rolled together back and forth like a drunkard. You understand? When the nuclear missiles hit, man, it's going to be a hot day. I put it that way. It's going to be a hot day, right? It's going to be hot to where they're going to turn to ashes. Read on.